Hello everybody. This is a video about the probability of choices. So hopefully by watching this video it will help you to answer some of the questions posted in Google Classroom. So in this scenario we are imagining that we're a skier on top of this hill. And rather than making rational choices about which direction we go, we make random choices at every juncture. So when we're dropped off by the ski lift, we maybe flip a coin to decide which way we're going to go here. Same thing here. Now, if we were on this path and we got to this point, we'd maybe have to roll a dice to figure out if we're going to take the first, the middle, or the last path. So the area models for choices looks a little different from those for combinations, which I showed in an earlier video. So area models, as always, are still going to start with a square. Now, this square represents all the probability in the whole world, so it's worth 100% or 1. Now, every time that we have to make a choice, we cut up our area model. So right here, we have a choice to go on the right path or the left path. So in my area model, I'm going to cut it into a right path or a left path. Now, if I was on the left path, I would go down here and I would have another choice to make between going left for the ski lift or right for the lodge. So the left path in my area model, I'm also going to cut that in half. One half goes to the ski lift and the other goes to the lodge. Now, if I had, from the top of the hill, chosen the path to the right, I would then have 3 options. So I take my right path of my area model and I break it into 3 equal-sized sections. 2 of those go to the lodge, and 1 of them goes to the ski shop. So you'll notice that in this kind of area model, the pieces are not always the same size, which they are in probability of combinations. So in order to find the probability of ending up at any one of those 3 locations, I would have to find the size of the pieces in my area model and add them up. So for example, the probability that I'm going to end up at the ski lift. Well, if this whole thing has a probability of 1, the size of this piece is 1/4 of my entire area model. So the probability that I end up at the ski lift is equal to 1/4. Because it takes up 1/4 of my whole area model. For my ski shop, if I imagine how many of these would fit into my whole area model, that'll be the corresponding probability of ending up at the ski shop. So the probability of ending up there is 1/6, because this section of my area model would fit in 6 times to this whole thing. Now the ski lodge, I would have to add up the area of all of these pieces. Well, this one's 1/4, and these 2 are each 1/6. Add that together and that's 1/3. So the probability of ending up at the lodge would be 1/4 plus 1/3. If I thought of these as both being a fraction over 12, this would be 3/12 and 4/12, so the probability is 7/12. Now all 3 of those should add up to 1, which they do. So that's how you work probability of choices. Thanks so much. Good luck.